Hey guys, this is Dwight here with Retro Crypto. Got an exciting video to bring to you guys today. Every day is exciting, but today is particularly exciting because it's the second day in a row the market has been up and it feels good. It feels really good. But before we get started, I want to remind you guys, I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research. Remember, you need to do your own research before making any financial decisions. Now, this video is going to be talking about Bitcoin and HEX. The only reason we're talking about Bitcoin is that Bitcoin is still, to a degree, correlated to HEX. So they both kind of overlap. But mainly, it's going to be technical analysis on the HEX side. But before we go there, I want to show you guys something. I am at 583 subscribers. Yes, I want to thank you guys so much. I'm only 17 short of 600. Can you please help me get to 600 subscribers? I'm begging you guys. It's real simple. Hit the subscribe button and the like button. And for you, those of you out there who have subscribed or can't subscribe, just hit the like button. I appreciate it so much. All right, now let's go to the market here, guys. HEX is at 0.208 US dollars. Wow, absolutely awesome. That means it broke that resistance line. Oh, by the way, guys, it's actually February 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over the East Coast of the U.S. Yeah, so HEX is doing good. It's moved up to the fifth spot on Coin Paprika on the by the market cap. The current actual market cap of HEX is $60,239,556,969. That just makes me sick to the stomach when I see that, guys. It's absolutely awesome, but man, it makes me sick to my stomach just to think that Richard Heart created something so big, phenomenal. And I actually get mad at myself when I think about it because I saw Richard Hart's video before HEX existed. So what I did was, I'll tell you what I did, guys. I went on Twitter. I made a poll, and I can actually find it. It's there. I did a poll, and people were like, "Oh, it's a scam. It's this, and that." So I left it alone. It was a bear market. I was like, "I'm good." Biggest mistake of my life, but actually, it's the second biggest. First mistake was my first marriage. No, I'm just playing. Oh, actually, I'm not playing, but I do love the kids that came from it. Anyway, so let's check. Sorry. All right. So right now, Bitcoin's at 41,711. Ethereum's at 3,027. Everything's pretty much the same up on top. But HEX in its fifth spot is beautiful. And Cardano is on the move. I'm going to make another video about that later because right now we're talking about HEX. So let's keep it moving. All right. Before we go to HEX, we'll look at the overall total market cap for cryptocurrencies, and you'll see that it broke through the resistance at 1.772 trillion, and right now we're residing at 1.877 trillion. Absolutely beautiful. The MACD is really healthy in a bullish territory. It's all looking good, guys. Bitcoin broke through the resistance yesterday. Nice breakthrough, and it's holding. So that puts this new resistance up here. We're not going to worry about that right now. We just want to hope that it holds over this resistance line at 39,000. That's what I want to stay over this resistance line I've drawn. If it stays over this, we're good to go. And this bear market just might not be over yet. Right here, you'll see that Bitcoin's going healthy. The MACD, super bullish territory. The volume's looking good. It's looking good. Now we look at the Bitcoin with the, this is something that really got me excited. This is super awesome for Bitcoin, guys. And it affects HEX because they're still correlated. I know they're not supposed to be. I know that the crypto market is not as bad as it used to be, but don't fool yourself. Everything is still correlates from Bitcoin. It doesn't follow it mirror image like it used to, but it still affects it. But right here, you'll see this is the moving average. And the 20-day moving average and the 50-day moving average are both directly above each other the way they should be, and they both just crossed the 100-day moving average. Absolutely awesome news. This is what we want to see, guys, and they're making their way up to that 200. When it passes this 200 moving average, truly bullish territory. We're set. It's going to get good, guys. We know it's going to get good anyways. Now, if you look here at the Bollinger Band action, it's actually entered into Bitcoin's into the ridiculous portion of the Bollinger Band because it's way overbought, basically. It's pushing the chart upwards. But that's still good news because As you can see here, Bollinger Bands can look just as bad when it drops ridiculously. But anyway, Bollinger Bands, everything's bearish about Bitcoin. And last but not least, I've been practicing with the I've been doing some practicing with my knockoff cipher, market cipher, but it's pretty cool stuff, guys. And I'm just going to go over it very briefly here. You can see right here where there's a bearish, it went bearish right here with this little red dot, but then right here it took off. Now this diamond right here indicates a bullish tended. It went to bullish. It went bullish, and then up here where you see this diamond, the trend change. Now that trend change is huge because that bullish continuation, then a trend change, and then it's just 100% bullish, and then continues with bullish continuation with one little red diamond for bearish. But it's looking very good. And right down here, you can see it's all bullish right now. So Bitcoin's looking beautiful. Now, with that said about Bitcoin, I know you're sick of hearing about Bitcoin. Let's talk some HEX, baby. Let's talk about HEX. All right. Now, HEX right now, the downtrend is still under the downtrend. All right. Don't fool yourself. It's still under the overall downtrend that has been going on since September 19th. But the good news, there's two good newses actually. First good news is this uptrend. Never forget, always go backwards. I mean, right here, HEX was going for, it makes me sick, half a penny, all right? And that wasn't that long ago, guys. That was last April. It hasn't even been a year yet. And right now it's sitting at what, like 19 points. I'm sorry, not 19. It's up. That's where it was yesterday. Right now it's sitting at like almost 22 cents. But and this long-term uptrend line has a strong support, didn't break, it held. So it's looking beautiful, guys. And right now, with the HEX breaking this resistance, and every video I show you is kind of the same. Wasn't going to do a video today because I'm like, man, I'm just keep showing the same crap. But no, HEX actually broke through this resistance line today, and it is sitting at 22 cents, which is beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. And I even like it more because we're heading towards the upper trend line, which I want to see it break this. But it's going to be a while until it gets to it because it's such a big wedge. I mean, the wedge is like a year. Now, if I drew a smaller wedge, like from here over, it'd be a different story. But we don't want to do that. I want the big picture shoot up. But anyway, according to the MACD is looking beautiful. Looks like the bearish sentiment tried to come in, but it's still bullish, baby. There's no question that that's not bullish right there. You can see it. All right. Now, let's jump over to the next chart here. Let me get a quick drink of water. Now, remember what I said with the Fibonacci retracement here. According to the Fib retracement, until it passes that 50% marker, it is considered still bearish. But the second it crosses, oh, you know what? I need to adjust this, guys. I'm so sorry. I just noticed something. This is off. Did it affect it? No, I didn't affect anything. All right, good. Until it crosses over this 50% marker right here, according to Fibonacci retracement, it's in a bearish territory. Now, what guys do that short the market, if it hits this, hits it again and comes down, then they know they can short the market, they're safe. But if it breaks over this, then I need to flip this around, put the start it up for the bottom going upward, and from the 100% at the bottom going upward, and then trying to pick a spot to buy in. But right now, I think actually yesterday all week was the day to buy in the HEX. We'll have to see where we're going to go right now. Right now, we're in bullish territory. You don't want to buy when it's green. You want to buy when it's red. So if you didn't buy, you might want to wait. The worst thing to do is to buy when everybody's excited, because sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. That's a decision you're going to have to make. You have to do your own research. All right. According to the ooh, look at that, baby. Bollinger Band. Look at that nice green wedge right there. Man, we're good. Right now we're at 0.2061. That is looking good, guys. Bollinger Band has it on the overbought side. Actually, it's really pushing the limits of it on it. It's starting to push it up there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, now let's look over here with the moving averages. Moving averages are looking good. Finally, we're getting some good action here. It crossed the 20-day, crossed over the 50-day, now crossed the 100-day, making its way to the 200. Perfect. And we got the 50-day right behind, about to cross over the 100-day. So moving averages are looking phenomenal. This is what we want to see, guys. Right down at the bottom, we got the MACD. MACD is super healthy. You can't miss that. Look at that separation. Now, here's the funny thing about that MACD. Let's jump back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin MACD. looks like nothing like Hex's MACD. Why did I say that? I'm gonna go back over here. Too excited, guys. Sorry. All right, now we're gonna jump over to my knockoff version of Market Cipher for HEX, but I'm getting the hang of it and I'm really liking it. I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of money. All right, so right now we see that there's a trend change right here with this blue right here, and let's make this a little bigger so you guys can see it. All right, you can see there's a trend change. Now we went bullish. Now these are bullish continuations. Now this little red diamond indicated a little bearish continuation right here, and then it went bullish and bullish and bullish, continued bullish, little bearish continuation, and bullish and bullish. But it's looking super bullish, guys. And to tell you the truth, the fact that it did this and this makes it, well, it already actually made its move, tell you the truth. Now, I'm not like a super phenomenal market cipher chart reader, but I'm actually liking it. I like it how it breaks the stuff down. But like I said, I don't short or long the market. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm taking Richard Hart's advice with that. I'm staying away from it. And plus, I've tried it enough times. I was never successful. I never follow my own rules, so it is what it is. But right here, you can see this here, it's definitely also in the bullish territory up here. It's looking really good, really, really good. Now, as long as we don't see any yellow X's, which indicates manipulation, which I really think this is cool for, because that's super helpful. But with this little green dot here, that is a long indicator. So you could, if I was shorting or longing, this is the indicator you want to look forward to long it. So it's looking really good, guys. It's looking super good. Now, if we go backwards on this chart, you know what? Let's see if we can make this a little bit more interesting. Is it going to be too hard to show you? All right, right now I have it on a 1 day. Nah, it's going to be too tricky. We're going to leave it on a 4 day, guys, or it's going to get too tricky for y'all to follow. Sorry about that. Got a little too excited. So let's keep moving from there. So that's where HEX stands right now. This is the most movement in a long while. Like, there's been a lot of little bumps around. Last time it's really made really good movement. Looks like roughly January 19th. So cool stuff, guys. It's actually, yep, exactly where it is. All right, now we're going to move forward from here. Take a peek at let's do this one first. According to PulseX Elite, which is what Richard Heart goes by lately, it's at 1,014,575,659 of cryptocurrency that's been donated / sacrificed to freedom of speech and freedom of movement. Now you go look here, it still has it a little bit under, but I'm not sure why, but it's just coming up that way. But I'm going by the one that Richard Heart goes by. Now, if you wanted to sacrifice towards the movement, it would be 10,000. It's 373 for 10,000 points. Versus when we did it back here, I believe on the 10th, it was $1, and it's going up quickly. So if you guys want to get on this, call your friends, call somebody, send me a message. You need help. It's not hard. I can point you in the right direction. It's super easy. Matter of fact, just go to howtopulse.com. Everything is in there. It's a very good site, and there's a link in here. Now there is a little bit of news today, right here from. Oh my gosh, I did it. I always do this. I'm sorry. Richard Heart. We're going to arrow down. All right. Today, Richard Heart released 4 hours ago. It says there's only 4 things left to do for pulsechain.com to launch. 1, AMM bot. Okay. 2, release sacrifice totals. 3, pulsex.com incentive tokens. 4, release for public testing on V3. Oh, and try and bail out the hundreds of please sir, I was hacked and similar. Well, let's keep it real, guys. People don't follow instructions. People just do what they want to do. People get too excited. People enter in things they don't understand what they're doing. I understand Richard Hart's heart. Get it. But at the same time, I mean, people got to be responsible for their own actions. But the fact that he gives a shit, excuse my language, I shouldn't curse. I don't like cursing on here. The fact that he cares is a good sign, honestly. Just like Charles Hoskinson. I know a lot of people don't like Cardano. I love Cardano. But that's besides the point. I like following crypto leaders of the crypto world that actually care about the common man. These guys are billionaires, okay? Let's get it right. Definitely 100 millionaires. It makes me sick to the stomach again to say that. And they still care about the average Joe. Me, you. And that's a good thing, guys. But we got to try to remain patient because there's some guys out there that I respect. I don't worship them, but I do idolize a little bit. Like, man, I wish I knew as much as they did. But anyway, they're starting to put a little bit of pressure on Richard Heart because they want to get the project moving. They don't want to lose the synergy that was created behind it, which is important. But let's just remember, let's try to stay patient. We don't want a Solana. Solana sucks. Solana crashes. I know it crashed at least 3 times, and they did a reboot. It's not even decentralized, and it's financed by corporate America, basically. Yeah, it's no good. So let's just try to stay patient with Pulse Chain. It's going to come out eventually, hopefully sooner than later, because I'm getting a little burnt out myself. Because honestly, but we're not going to go into it. Let's just hope it comes out sooner than later, guys. Pulse Chain, PulseX. I just wish he would just release Pulse Chain, and then we'll get PulseX. But he's a lot smarter than me. He's a lot smarter than you, probably. So maybe we'll wait and see what happens. All right. But with all that said, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. I appreciate it a lot. It'll spread the word of HEX on YouTube. It'll show my videos to people who just like cryptocurrency. And at the very least, make sure you like this video, please. Or leave a comment. Questions, comments, suggestions, anything. All right? But until next time, stay blessed, stay happy, and most of all, stay profitable. And it has to come. All right, peace out, guys.